It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers, leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Buccaneers and...
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014 at Fresno State, Derek Carr.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. That one's caught along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And a lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. Returns looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Carr now on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's got, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Carr with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. Chris Olave with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Buccaneers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 31-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Pass complete to Campbell. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. And he'll get it up to the 44. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check go.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Timber with sack. Say, hey. 60 Bobcat. 6-18 Pioneer. And up.
Look into the air here. And And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, Carr. He's got Shaheed. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Olave with the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Tiger, 19. Shut up.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
79 Bronco. Ready.
From the 24. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Able to hit Mason, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on 1st. He's going to push one deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Ready.
At the Saints' 19-yard line.
Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Shaheed now to return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Taken in by Shaheed. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Able to get it to Moreau. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47, he finds Johnson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, 734. Down. 180. 180.
Throwing again, it's Carr. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Hitting Olave on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Diving right side, got it! The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Now Carr. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Carr to the air now. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and goal. Here's Carr. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 14.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And look at this return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He puts some power on a deep one left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. We've hit halftime, all tied up thanks to that late touchdown. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 43. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Short pass caught by his tight end. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 70 range, 70 range.
Here's a throw. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. He'll throw it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
White.
Pistol snap to Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
White down.
Working out of the gun. It's Carr. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 21.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Carr. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off.
Space on the right. He's got room. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempt coming up. And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You could just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 48. Finds his target, Mason. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Godwin, the man in motion left. This is the end of the third. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Receiver in motion, going left. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. Here's the option give to White. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Mustang 19. Set up. Set up.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
On the set. At the 60. At the 60.
He's back to throw. Has it down close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's White again. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. And the Saints go in nickel. Third down. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set.
Setting up to pass. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. To throw. Catch made. Oh, he lost the football. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense. You kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow the lead now to 22 points. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Shaheed now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 2nd and 3. He's got Shaheed. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Got to hurry this to the line. Carr now on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Carr. And this is another incompletion.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Blitz coming, Carr. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.